Hello stars, if you know me, my name is Liz. If you don't know me, still Liz. So it's been a year again. I think it's just like my schedule now, once a year. This time it's not a commentary video, it's a vlog. She's back and it's with a vlog. I went to Lonavala, or somewhere near Lonavala. What? Somewhere near Lonavala with my uncle, my aunt, my parents, and my sister. And I have gotten permission from most parties to post this on YouTube. So I'm going to be telling you all of the stupid stories, because there were a lot of stupid stories, because I am a stupid person, and that's okay. You know, at Fearless channel, we don't discriminate between idiots. We love idiots. Actually, we adore idiots. Okay, it is diversity, guys. Diversity. Not all of us can be smart. So the first day we got there, I did not know where we were going. I did not know anything. Genuinely, I just thought we were gonna go to some like really bad Airbnb, roam around a little bit, see mountains, because that's mainly what Lonavala is. It's just mountains. So I thought we're just gonna see mountains. But that's okay, because I haven't seen my uncle and aunt in a very long time, and I very much love them. They're very cool people, and I love hanging out with them. So I was very excited, right? I didn't care about the location that much. Then first we went to Mumbai, not Mumbai, but like in between Lonavala and the city we live in. I'm not gonna dox myself. We went in between that area and we found them, and then we picked them up from their drive because they came from Mumbai. So then we went straight to Lonavala, and the mountains and the trees and everything, it was so pretty. There was this really pretty area in between, like where we were going up the mountains, that was like, it was like a canopy of trees, and it was so pretty. It was like going through a tunnel of green, and I don't like green, by the way. I'm not much of a green lover. I'm a yellow hater. First and foremost, I'm a purple lover. Green is on thin ice for me. These days I'm starting to like green, but I used to absolutely despise green. And I'm starting to like green now though. And then we got there, we went to this place called Aamby Valley City, I believe. You guys will see. But I don't remember what it was called, but you will see what I'm talking about. It was so pretty. We talked, like my uncle and my dad talked to the people while me and my sister were just sitting and, like, you know, being girls, being girly pops, because that's all we're here for. We're just here to party. We're not here to do any work. Also, we're children. What are we gonna do? First of all, when we were coming inside, right, there was this family, or this car, whatever. There was this guy who, they were like yelling at the security officers, and I'm not sure why they were yelling at the security officers. My dad asked, "Hey, what's up?" And the guy was like, "Can you guys wait for 15 minutes? There's like a scam going on, and basically they're making us pay extra because they're paying a different," it was a whole thing. It was like they were paying some other background people, right? And they were paying, how do I explain this? I don't remember it exactly. My memory is really terrible, as like somebody, I just have really bad memory. But I do remember that the guy was like talking about some scam. Me, the entire time I was just giggling. I was like, what are the security guards gonna do? What do the security guards do? I don't think they even know what the website looks like. Like, what are you talking about? The security guards don't know anything. Why are you yelling at them, the poor people? So we went, so my dad was just like, fuck, like, screw this. So we just went past them, even though they told us to wait. And there was a whole line behind us too. So this car was like, this, we are getting scammed, so everybody else has to wait. It was, apparently it wasn't just them, it was a few other people as well, but it just, like, there was like a whole line behind us. So we were like, we're not waiting, and then we went inside. It was beautiful. There were a lot of trees, and as soon as we went inside, there was like this pond, like this river. You'll see pictures later. Or no, I'll show you pictures now. But we went there on the last day. We didn't go there on the first day. But it was very pretty, and it was apparently a fishing dock. You go fishing there. It was a fish theme park. It was called the fish theme park. It was genuinely the funniest thing I've ever seen. I want to go to a fish theme park. Guys, take me. There's like a ride, and it's just like all of them are just different types of fishes. That is grammatically correct. Different species of fishes. One species, fish. So after that, we went like more inside, and I thought that we were gonna have proper like hotels, like buildings, but this is rich people crap. No, we don't just have hotel buildings. We got goddamn huts. They got huts. So there are different types of huts, and we were staying in the Spanish cottage, and you will see, I will show you a video. So while we were unpacking, we put them on like this golf cart. Is that what it's called? I think it's called golf cart. We went on this golf cart. Make fun of me in the comments if it's not called a golf cart. But we went on this golf cart, and as soon as we went there, it was so green. It was like the brightest green I've ever seen. Genuinely, it didn't even make me throw up. Usually it does. It didn't make me throw up. And the cottages were all so cute. They were so little compact. They looked like little, they were so cute. They did not look Spanish at all. But they were very cute. And I was trying to be funny by speaking Spanish, but nobody understands Spanish in my family. I only know a little bit of Spanish. That's a lie. I know one sentence. Spanish. We went inside, and it was genuinely the best hotel I've ever been in. I haven't been in that many hotels, but genuinely it was like the bathroom was really big. There were good like storage space. The couch was actually a pull-out bed. That's where I slept, although it was kind of hot there, but it's okay. The mirrors, there were a lot of mirrors. There was the menu, the menu. Oh my god, the room service menu. One soup, right? Liquid, flavored liquid. 600 rupees. If you're American, or if you're white and you think in like American dollars, think, what's 600 divided by 80? Dude, I'm supposed to be good at math. It's like, let's say $7-ish. $7-ish for soup. And I understand it's room service, and like they bring it to your room, so maybe that's why it's expensive, but $7 for soup. And there was butter chicken. The butter chicken was like 1,000 rupees. For reference, butter chicken is usually like 300, even less, sometimes 200. The room was genuinely very nice. Although, as soon as we got there, we did have a problem. The AC wasn't working because some part of it wasn't on. We didn't know that. I am short. I'm not short. I'm average height. But my uncle is like very tall. My uncle's like 6 foot. I am 5'4", which is average height in America. So don't call me in America, in India. In India, it's average height. In America, it is short, but in India, it's average height. So don't make fun of it, okay? I'm actually taller than my mom. Okay, shut up. Anyway, I had to use a chair to press the thermostat. I think that's what it's called. I had to pull a chair to press the thermostat. My uncle is 6 foot tall, so all he had to do was press the button. We couldn't find the remote, that's why. I did some smart shit. I pressed like the temperature button, and that's how it started changing. But even then, the room temperature, the thermostat showed room temperature. It didn't show like the temperature the thermostat was on. It showed the room temperature. Excuse me? What logic? What kind of logic is that? So we were very confused, and it kept going up. So I decided to be like, okay, hello. We called someone. The thing wasn't working. The landline wasn't working. So I had to like hang up, call again, hang up, call again, hang up, call again, and it kept doing that. And I finally got connected, and I was like, hey, our AC isn't working. And the woman on the other line, very sweet, she was like, okay, we'll send someone over, right? And I hung up. And our next problem before the people even came was that my uncle and aunt got locked out of their hut. They were staying in the hut next to ours. They got locked out, so we had to call again. And I had to be like, first of all, we already called, but our AC isn't working. Second of all, and then while I was saying that, people already came. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. And I hang up. And then the people come in, and we're like, oh, so, first of all, our AC isn't working. And they switched the AC on. They fixed that. Then we said, oh, and their room card isn't working. So they tried, like, all this shit. Basically what happened was they gave the room to someone else and deactivated the card that my uncle and aunt had. So they meant to deactivate the card that somebody else had, but they accidentally deactivated the one my uncle and aunt have. So they fixed that, and then everything else was smooth sailing. After that, we left the hotel at like 5, maybe 6-ish. We were planning on doing activities, but we were kind of tired from traveling, and my uncle and aunt literally just got there in the morning. Like, they got into Maharashtra in the morning, so we were like, you know what, let's not do any activities, let's just film. So we left the house, and we got in the car, and we roamed. And we went to like a bunch of places. We went to the swing place where my dad decided to stand on the swing and cosplay as Jesus. And other than that, we got really like aesthetic videos of my uncle, of my aunt, and my mom and my sister. Then we let me tell you, I have this really bad issue of needing to piss everywhere. Wherever I go, I really need to pee. I don't care if I just peed before I left. I need to go to the bathroom constantly. I don't know what's wrong with me. I once went out and I had to go to the mall, and I had to go to the bathroom 5 times in one day. 5 times. You don't understand how annoying this issue is, okay? It might be annoying for you. It is 10 times more annoying for me. So I had to go to the bathroom, and there was this place that kind of said bathroom. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try going there. I tried unlocking the door. It was locked. So there was like this tunnel thing going on. So I decided to go there. I went in. So many mosquitoes, so many cobwebs. I tripped over a random brick. It was so dark too, so I didn't even think of switching my flashlight on. So I switched my flashlight on, and then I got out of there as soon as I could. Scariest moment of my life. I ran. I mean it, I ran. And I tripped over a couple of times, but I ran. It was so, I could feel the bugs and everything on me. It was so bad. It genuinely was the worst moment of my life. No, it wasn't. I've had worse. Like, it was terrible, guys. Other than that, we went to this little area. It was like, I don't know what it's called, but it was there were these steps, and me and my sister went all the way down. We took a couple of pictures, and then we went all the way up, and we took like a static picture of my dad from all the way up there and me from all the way down here. And then after that we went to more like mountains, and then we went to so there was an area that said do not cross, and I, a law-abiding citizen, said maybe we shouldn't go, and they were like, no, they just meant don't go in the water. And I'm like, oh, I don't think anybody was gonna go anyway, but like maybe. And then they went anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll come, I want to take pictures. So I went down, we went down, and there were like flowers, and it was actually very pretty. And then we were coming back up, and this guy came, and he was like very mad. He was like, you took children there even though it says don't go. And we were like and I kind of sprinted into the car. My sister followed after me. Hashtag scared of authority figures. I forgot another thing. We have kind of like a habit of going against the rules. So while we were coming to our hotel, this was before we even got to our hotel, while we were coming like to the Spanish cottages, we stopped at a bridge and took pictures, and it literally said right there, do not stop to take pictures, but we don't care. I actually got really good pictures. I think I looked really slay, and I wasn't even wearing makeup, so I just am gorgeous. Also, I'm sweating because I have the fan off for audio quality. You guys have to thank me for this because I washed my hair today. And it's like really hot. It's really hot. After that, don't remember if we did anything else. I'll just put in videos and maybe like voice record over it. But I don't think we did anything else. After that, we went back to our cabins, cottages. My sister ate her food, and then we went to the food. And I was so excited for the buffet, I forgot to record. It was really good though. I didn't have any of the appetizers. I think I had the fish. I had the fish. There was garlic noodles. I think there was garlic noodles, and there was biryani, chicken biryani. I love chicken biryani. There was chicken biryani, and there was really good pasta. Pink sauce pasta. I know not a lot of people like pink sauce pasta. I love pink sauce pasta, and it was really good. Pink sauce pasta. It was very good. I don't know if it's like a different pink sauce pasta than Americans. Unsure. I've never had pink sauce pasta in America, but I know that our pink sauce pasta isn't bad. I love our pink sauce pasta. It's just white sauce and red sauce mix. There's literally no difference. But they had, the pasta was really good. I went back for seconds. This video that you're seeing right now, this is my second time getting that pasta with the biryani. Yeah. And other than that, we stole all of the water bottles from our table. We went back and we slept. And when I was younger, right, it would take me, no, not when I was younger, still now, it takes me half an hour, sometimes 2 to 3 hours to fall asleep. Minimum half an hour. And people don't understand this. I don't understand why people don't get it, but like whatever. I cannot close my eyes and immediately go to sleep. It takes me half an hour, or I have to be absolutely exhausted to fall asleep. And a lot of the times I am absolutely exhausted, but not when I'm in bed for some reason. It's very hard for me to fall asleep, especially when I'm in bed. Don't know why. I fell asleep half an hour after, right? Took me half an hour to fall asleep. I forgot to turn my alarm off. I have an alarm at 11:30 because of personal reasons. I have an alarm at 11:30. And I forgot to switch it off. And I woke up at 11:30 and I did not fall back asleep until 1 a.m. I wasn't even watching my phone or anything. I music on so I could fall asleep. You guys don't understand how hard it is to have sleep issues and have no diagnosis for it. I genuinely think I need to go get checked for insomnia. I don't know, man. Next day, we wake up, breakfast time, right? Oh, first of all, I woken up, right, by my parents. I woke up like 3 times during the night. Forget about that. I don't think this is the hotel's fault. It's probably my own fault. But I wake up and my aunt wants me to take a reel of her. I am so asleep. You don't understand. I'm so half asleep. I was barely awake. I was taking videos of her. I was genuinely shaking of how asleep I was. My hand was shaking the entire time. I felt so bad that I was taking terrible videos. But girl, I was so tired. I just woke up. I usually wake up at 10 o'clock and it was 8 a.m. and I usually wake up at 10 o'clock. So after that, we went for breakfast, and breakfast on the first day was actually pretty good. It wasn't that bad. I don't remember what I had. You will see a video. Oh, I had pav bhaji. The pav bhaji wasn't terrible, but it was good. And I think I had a croissant, I had donut, I had this, like, I think that's called the Danish bun. It was really good. The Danish bun was like the best thing I've ever had. It was so good. I don't like jam, by the way. I don't like jam, and it had jam in the middle. I loved it. It was so good. I hate jam. I hate jam. But I loved it. It was so good. And I also don't like chocolate. And I think one of those things had chocolate and it was pretty good. I don't remember what had chocolate. You'll see. But yeah, donut was also very good. Oh, the donut had chocolate. I switched out. I gave my sister the chocolate donut and then I took a vanilla donut. The donut on the first day was very good. The second day, we'll talk about it. After that, we went back to our hotel and my parents talked and my aunt and uncle talked for a very long time. I started getting angsty. I have issues with getting really unreasonably upset over really tiny things. I know that I have an issue with it. Today I cried because I didn't get my usual order at my favorite restaurant. Because like I cry over very tiny things, and it's not and when bad things, really big bad things happen to me, I don't cry. I don't know why. I have like really bad weird issues with myself, but it was fine. I mean, like, I got really angsty. I started getting annoyed, so I went out. You will see a video of me a little upset walking around. Hello. So I want to go to the pool. However, we've been talking for a very long time, so I've decided I'm just gonna go for a walk because it is so pretty out. Wait, oh my god, my phone. Wait, it's actually so pretty out. I love walks. I genuinely love walking. Hate running, love walking. Also, I like my fit a lot. I'm wearing a skirt that my best friend gave me. And like there's flowers and stuff and birds, and there's like a beep, 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 beep. You can hear it in the camera probably. There's like a beep, 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 beep. The birds. It's so genuinely, it's so like aesthetic and shit. You guys, okay, this is gonna be so niche. Okay, it's not gonna be that niche. But if you've played Roblox, right, work at a pizza place, the way the houses are arranged, that's what it's reminding me of. Probably a little concerning that I'm thinking of Roblox while on a nice vacation, but whatever. I'm skipping my classes for this, so. And also like the mountains and shit, dude, they're so pretty. Dude, oh, I love this place. I wish I could never leave. Dude, dude, counter, guys. Oh my god. It's so nice feeling like a rich person for once. And like, we don't even have to leave the hotel, because the hotel itself, there's like so much. Like hotels in like the complex, hotel complex, whatever. I don't know what you would even call this. What would you even call this? Temporary city? I don't know. After that, we did go to the pool. We went to the pool. First, we went to the wave pool, and the wave pool was closed. And we stood there for a good 10 minutes, and I, the entire time, was like, let's just leave. Let's just go back. Like, I don't even care anymore. You know, because as the angsty teenager I am, I cannot deal with wasting people's time. I feel really sad when I waste people's time. So I just didn't want to waste anybody's time. So I was like, let's just go back. Let's just go back. Like, it was my idea. Let's just go back. And they were like, no, we're gonna find the pool. So we were there at the wave pool, and my uncle was like, this is the pool. This is the pool. And I was like, no, there's a sign that says wave pool, like right there. I didn't take videos because I was really upset during this time, but I felt you will not know the amount of sadness, dread, and anger at once I felt during that moment. So we left the wave pool. The wave pool is actually pretty cool. It was like a wave pool, and then it was attached to a beach, and there was like other things there as well. We thought it was the pool, but there was no one there, and there was no lifeguard. So I was like, there's no way this is the pool, because if it was a pool, then people would be here. And they were like, no, there's the. And I said, let's go find the real pool. We found the real pool, and we went there. It was like near where we usually ate. We went there, and we went up. There were a lot of monkeys there. Bunch of monkeys. And I freaked out, but I did a good job hiding it because that's what I do. And I went up. We went up, went to the pool. The pool was great. It was really big. I haven't gone swimming in like 2 to 3 years. I love swimming. Like, it is the only sport I don't hate. I love swimming. I used to go swimming classes like for 3 years. No, for 4 years. I used to go to swimming classes for 4 years. I went swimming classes from I think 6 to 8, and then 9 to 10. Right? Oh, that's 5 years. Whatever. I went swimming classes for like around 4 to 5 years, and I love swimming. Truly. I was a little rusty because I again hadn't swam in 2 or 3 years. So, but it was a great pool. I did not drown, thankfully. And there's also a jacuzzi. I went to the jacuzzi, left immediately because I didn't like it. I just don't get the appeal of jacuzzis, but I understand if you like them. It's okay. We stayed in the pool 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours. We went there at 1 o'clock, we left at 3:40. So that's, no, we went there at 1:30. 2 hours. My skin after I left the pool, genuinely 2 different colors. It was like this color. No, not even this color. It was lighter than this. It was like this color, right? And then imagine a chair, like a wooden chair, that color. It genuinely 2 separate. I didn't get a picture because I didn't want to make my phone wet, and then in other situations I was wearing full pants, so I couldn't take a picture of it. But genuinely the funniest like color difference. I still have a tan line. After the pool, they wanted to take rest. I was like, sure, fine, whatever. The adults wanted to rest. So my dad fell asleep. I had Maggie for lunch because I was hungry. I had Maggie and I had a few Pringles, and I made some for my aunt as well. And then after that, we didn't do anything, actually. We kind of just sat there, and I started getting really upset. I went for a walk, which again, you will see a video of me getting upset at not being able to go. I mean it. I don't know why I get so upset over really tiny things. Probably because I don't know how to emotionally process big events, and I suppress those emotions, so I get really upset at really tiny things. Maybe. You'll see. So after that video, a little bit after, my dad called and he was like, hey, do you want to go go-karting? And I said, go-karting's already closed, because it was 6:30 and go-karting closes at 6:30. So I was like, go-karting is already closed. Like, why are you asking me now? And then I hang up because I got really upset. And then we went out. We took pictures, and because it was dark, the pictures are horrifying. My face genuinely is something I would see in a nightmare, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to look like a nightmare sometimes. We went to the fishing area. Obviously it was closed, so we didn't do anything, but we did look there. Did not smell like fish as I thought it would. It was very pretty, and there was a hammock there. We sat there. There was also like the fish where you put your feet in the tank and the fish nibble at all the bacteria, and it makes your feet really smooth, but it's also really tickly. That was there. I did not want to do that, and it was also closed, so we couldn't anyway. But that was also there. Then we roamed a little bit. We went out. My dad showed me where the go-kart area was. We came back. My sister ate food, and then we went out again for dinner. And for dinner, we ate. Dinner wasn't that good the next day. I did eat more, but dinner wasn't that good. I had cheese balls. The cheese balls weren't terrible. They just weren't that great. They were good. They were average. They were decent. Cheese balls were fine. What else did I have? I think I had pasta as well. The pasta wasn't terrible. I had, you'll see a picture. I had the fish. There was also chicken Alfredo, which is actually really good. Was it chicken Alfredo? I don't know what it was called, but it tasted like chicken Alfredo. It was good. The fish was also good. I don't know what else I got. You will just see. I liked most of it. No, I liked all of it. The pasta wasn't great. Other than that, it was great. Then after that, I got dessert. For dessert, I had pineapple cheesecake. Really pineapple-y. Really not cheesecakey. It did not taste like cheesecake at all, and I love cheesecake, so I was really disappointed. The pudding, the fruit custard, tasteless. It literally did not taste like anything. It was not that good. The almond tart was actually really good. And I also got soup because I went to get spoons and I came back with soup. But the soup was really good. Soup was average. Then after that I had coffee ice cream. Coffee ice cream was actually really good. It was really good. Then we went back and I slept when we fell asleep. Sleep this time around was a little better. I did wake up in the middle of the night because my parents were talking for some reason, but at like 4 a.m. But I fell back asleep. And then I woke up at around 8 o'clock because we had to leave. No. We had to leave today. So I was like, okay. And I woke up and we went to go eat food. I was half asleep the entire time. Don't remember what I had this day. I did not have as much as I had on the day before because honestly there weren't many food options, which me as a partially picky eater, I don't call myself a full picky eater because picky eaters, I just don't, okay? I refuse to call myself a full picky eater. I'm a partial picky eater. I will try anything. I just have things I don't like. And they didn't have anything I liked, so I just had like the croissant again, and I had fruit. I had fruit and I had yogurt. And then I had a few other things. Other than that, they didn't really have much. Then I had coffee, which I also had the other day. I forgot to talk about it. I had coffee as well. I had a donut. Not as good that day. I don't know why. It tasted stale, kind of. It wasn't that good. But the first day, the donut was really good. It's just this day it wasn't. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I didn't have the Danish again because I didn't really feel like eating too many like sweet things after I had so much fruit. Then I had the pineapple juice was really bad. I don't like orange juice. I preferred the orange juice. I did not like the pineapple juice. They also had a watermelon juice, which was pretty good. And then both days, first and second. And the second day they had cold coffee, which I did not have because I wanted hot coffee. In the morning, I prefer hot drinks. And then the last activity we did was go-karting. Go-karting was actually a lot of fun. I didn't want to go at first because I felt really bad that we were wasting time, and I didn't know that it wasn't included. I thought it was included and you didn't have to pay extra. You did have to pay extra. I was a little shocked that you did. I didn't like that you had to pay extra, but whatever. It wasn't bad. The price wasn't bad. We went there, and I went with my sister. My sister and I went together in one car. My aunt went in a different car. I was zooming. I had so much fun. It was actually so fun. I think I would drive a car really well. I didn't crash. I was going to crash at one point when I was turning, but I didn't crash. Yippee! Yippee! But yeah, that was mostly everything that happened. I may have grossly skipped over a couple of things, but majority, that is what happened. It was so fun, and I'm actually so grateful that I got to go. I'm very thankful to my uncle for taking us, and I had a lot of fun. I genuinely love my uncle and aunt, and I love my sister, and I love my parents, and I love everybody. Everyone loves everyone. It's beautiful. So that will be the end of this video. I will make another montage video where it's literally just no yapping, just videos and like music on top of it. I'm really in my Maisie Peters phase again, so it will be a Maisie Peters song. It will be a fluorescent song. But yeah, I will see you again next year when I post. Bye.